Namaste. Let's find a comfortable seat. I suggest if you don't find sitting comfortable, like on the grass, you can bring a pillow next time or a block, and that always helps. I want you to be comfortable in your seat. So whatever you have to do, even if you roll a mat, a half of your mat, and then sit on it to lift your hips, you can try doing that as well. If you have a pillow, use the pillow to sit on. But I want you to be comfortable here. Bring your hands to your knees. Try to get the top of your head in line with the tailbone. And try to get your collarbones square to the front of your mat. Closing the eyes. As you breathe in, feel your belly expand. And as you breathe out, feel your belly draw in. So we're just moving from the belly, inhaling, and feel it expand all the way around the front and the back. Exhale and drawing it in towards center. Again, breathing into the belly. Exhale, draw it in. This is an exercise to bring our focus and awareness internally. If you are already noticing that you're having a hard time with distraction, be okay with that. But remind yourself that there is a purpose to this breath. There is a purpose to this time that you are taking. So set that intention now as to what you want to get out of the next hour of your day. And then I remind you here that it's up to you to get that out of the time. I'm only here to guide you, but it's internally the work that you do through your breath, through your intention, through your movement. So again, just allowing the eyes to close, or if you feel like you want to meditate on an object, there's a lot of beautiful things around that you can focus your attention and awareness on. But I just want you to start bringing focus inward and single pointed. And there may be some itching that goes on in the body. There may be some hair that might fly through your face. Be aware that those again are distractions, and you always have the ability to stay focused. So as you're here, just moving into the belly with your breath, feeling the breath move out of the belly. And this is the tool that we're using to bring our focus inward and single pointed. Bring a gentle smile on the mouth. This is going to be an intermediate practice. We'll focus a lot more on resting and rejuvenating the body and mind. So set the intention now for this practice to be about taking care of you. We'll start the practice with a gentle Kapalabhati breath. So this is really good for detoxing the lungs. It's really good for strengthening the immune system. So the breath exhales strongly and then inhales passively. So the stronger you exhale, snapping the belly, the easier the inhale will be. So we're going to do it a gentle Kapalabhati. Remember, you're not forcing your inhale. You're just passively letting it come in. Smile. Inhale to begin. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Hold the breath out. Lift your chest. Gently smile. Keep holding the breath out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale slowly. Fill it up all the way to the top. Hold the breath. Stay here, but try to soften the shoulders and jaw. Just feel the prana moving through your body for 3, 2, 1, and exhale. Feel the breath moving through your body. Feel the change. We'll do another breath exercise that's really good for balancing the body and mind. So we'll start with the mudra of the first 2 fingers into the root of the thumb. The right thumb blocks the right nostril. The right ring finger blocks the left nostril. I'll guide the length of breath. So we block the right. Actually, let's all exhale together. Block the right. Inhale left for 4, 3, 2, 1. Block left. Exhale right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Try to relax your forehead. Gently smile. Lift your chest. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Right hand to your right knee. First finger and thumb touch. Slow breath in through both nostrils equally. Hold the breath at the top without tensing your jaw or your shoulders. Gently smile. Feel that smile through your whole body, every cell. And exhale. Opening the eyes, take the hands to your knees, palms face down. And we're moving the rib cage side to side. See if you can go a little faster, but not forcing it. Try to get the movement to happen from your ribs, not necessarily your shoulders, but from your mid-spine. Last 2, last 1, and hold neutral, arms up, inhale. Interlace the fingers and exhale, press the palms to the sky, lift the chin. Shoulder blades draw back. Slow breath in, and as we exhale, round the back, tucking the chin right into the collarbones, the knuckles to the front of the mat. Inhale to come up, lift the chin, flip the palms, gaze to the sky, and exhale, round. Knuckles reach forward, separate your shoulder blades. Inhale coming up, flip the palms, lift the chin, open the chest. Exhale, round. Move with your breath. 2 more. Really reach like you're trying to reach the water with your knuckles. Last one. Come up through neutral with the inhale. Twisting to the right as we exhale, the left hand on the right knee. Right hand touches your mat behind you. Turn to gaze over your right shoulder. Pull your right hip gently forward. And rotate your right shoulder blade out so that you're opening the chest and the collarbones. Keeping the left hand on the right knee, take your right palm to face the sky and side bend towards your left knee. Turn your gaze to the right inner elbow and keep pushing down into your right hip. Breathe into your right rib cage and bring the side ribs up to the sky. Next breath in, coming up. Twisting again to the right as we exhale. Inhale, come back through center, reaching the arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. Pull your left hip forward. Draw your shoulder blades back and rotate your palms to face forward as well. That's going to help to open up the chest and the shoulder. Keep lengthening the spine so the top of the head is in line with your tailbone. It's an active back as we pull the shoulder blades back, active abdominal wall as you draw the left hip forward. Turn the left palm to the sky and side bend over towards the right knee. Keep pressing the left hip down and think about pushing the mid left ribs up, up, up to the sky. Turning the gaze to the sky, but keep the chin slightly tucked into the chest. Big breath into that right side. And as we exhale, come back down to that twist, left hand behind you. Inhale, coming back through center, reaching the arms up. Exhale, the hands plant behind you. I'll turn this way so you can see me. Plant your feet in front. Lift the hips up, inhaling. Let the head go back. Exhale to lower down. Keep going. Inhale up. Exhale, lower down. Spread your fingers. Put more weight into the knuckles rather than your wrists. We're trying to open up the palms. We're trying to open up the forearms and chest. 2 more. We're also strengthening the legs. So really use your glutes. Use your feet. You got this. 1 more. And exhale, lower down. Bring the legs straight forward and heels to the edges of your mat. Knuckles interlace in front of you. So I want you to press down into your heels and activate the backs of your legs. As we inhale, reach forward long, long, long with the spine. And exhale, go back as far back as you can go. The legs are going to slide, no big deal. Inhale, go forward, forward, forward. And exhale back. It's an abdominal strengthener. We're also using the legs to balance, so keep pressing out of your heels, pull your toes to the sky. Move with your breath. Inhale to expand, and that exhale is squeezing the belly. Point your tailbone towards your heels. 2 more. Next inhale, we're coming up through center. Release the hands down. Keep your left leg straight in front of the hip. Bend your right knee and taking the right foot to the outside of the left thigh. What we're trying to do is stack the knees. So if you can do that. If it feels good to you, you can bend that. Actually, no, let's all keep the legs straight. So left leg stays straight, fingertips right down beside you, and lengthen. So use your fingertips to kind of lift yourself off of your mat. Pull your shoulder blades back and keep lengthening the crown to the sky. The left heel is active. Left toes to the sky. Push the back of your heel into the ground. Push into your fingers. Good. Powerful here. Inhale. Exhale to release. Now we walk the hands forward, forward, forward. If you can, reach your toes. The closer you pull your toes, the more you can reach them. If you can't, no big deal. Hold your shin. Yep. Now what I want you to do is lift your chest, or open your chest and lift your elbows. lift your elbows. Yep. And then keep folding. Draw your shoulder blades back. Draw your shoulder blades back. Yep. Now we want to feel this in the back of that left knee. Use your exhale to breathe out of that left knee. Breathe, inhaling to the back. Widen it. Let your exhale soften you further. And now we'll allow the elbows to relax and let the head hang. Using this rounded back to really open up in between the back ribs. Take advantage of the shape. Take advantage of the breath. Use the exhale to soften you a little more. With the next breath in, come up with the crown to the sky, taking the right foot to the inside of the straight left leg. Reach the arms up. Take your left heel again to the corner of your mat. Right hand goes behind you with the exhale. Point your left toes. Inhale, lift your hips. You got it. Let's go. Left leg forward. Right, yep, right knee, left foot. Go up, up, up. Yeah. Strong right arm. Push yourself out of your right arm. Squeeze your glutes. That's going to give you power in your back. Deep breath in. Exhale to lower down. If you've never done that pose, you did a good job. You all did good. I know it feels kind of weird at first. I'll show you again. So I want you to push equally into whatever is touching the ground. Be aware of your shoulder. So when you're here, this could be happening. I'm not using any energy and I'm hanging on my shoulder. So instead, I want you to push, push, and push. And you're using your back and your glutes to get you up. Your body is strong here. Push yourself out of the floor. Deep breath in and exhale down. That was so much better. Not that I'm judging, but that was a lot better. Okay, come down. We're good. So now right leg goes forward. Left foot to the outside of the right thigh. Now we're trying to stack knee over knee. Just go to wherever feels good. Fingertips right down beside you, and we're using strong straight arms. We're not sinking, we're pushing out. We're strengthening the hands, we're strengthening the wrists, we're strengthening the abdominal wall, we're strengthening the back of your right heel. Push it down, lift yourself out. Strong core. Deep breath in, shoulder blades back. Exhale to release. Walk the hands forward to whatever you can reach. We're going to start, the first 3 breaths are going to be active and engaged. The elbows are up and the crown is reaching forward. When you're exhaling, squeeze your shoulder blades down. You don't need to be touching your toes. You can keep your hands on your shins. I want you to shoulder blades down your back. Shoulder blades down your back. Yeah. Breathe where you are. Remember, this practice was to decrease our stress. I don't want you stressed out in your posture. Next exhale, we round the back. Allow the elbows to fall. You can let go of pulling the toes towards you. Just melt here. Take advantage of this rounded back. Breathe wide. Squeezing the exhale into your belly will help to lengthen your low back. Next breath in, we come up. Bringing the right heel to the front of your mat, the left foot to the inside of the straight right thigh. Arms up. Left hand behind you. Remember, we're pushing out of that left hand. Point your right toes and lift, lift, lift. Push out of your left knee and left hand and right foot equally. Try to get your chest to the sky. Pull your right shoulder blade back and down towards the grass. One more breath in. Big smile. And exhale to lower down. Bend your right knee and come forward to sit on the tops of your feet. Arms up. We're doing a breath exercise. It's lion's breath. We did it the other day in our, actually we can bring our hands down as I explain it. So we did it the other day when we were in our fish pose. So lion's breath is really good for increasing the immune system. It's really good for the thyroid gland, and it's fun. So it's like a lion. You exhale, your tongue sticks out like that. Okay, I know it's silly, and I might turn this way so you don't have to see me. Okay, so, and it's a forceful exhale out, and I want you to feel it. It's in your throat, like that. Okay, inhale up. Last one. Hands to your knees, chin parallel to the grass. Close your eyes, slow your breath. Slow your exhale. Slow breath in. Feel the tingling sensation throughout your body. Prana coming in. Fresh, healing energy. Gently smile. Walk your hands forward. Downward dog. When you get to your downward dog, pedal the feet. One heel lifts as the other lowers. And let's take the feet to the edges of the mat. Take your hands just a few inches closer to your toes and rock your hips side to side. Push your armpits back, back, back. Really opening up the chest and shoulders. You got it. Just make it comfortable. Coming back to neutral. Walk your feet together and bend the knees right down to the mat. This time the toes are going to stay tucked under. Walk your hands back. The hips come onto the heels. If you want, stay here or hands to your thighs. We're opening up the bottoms of the feet. If it's too much here, come here. As long as your toes are tucked under. I want you to be aware also if your heels are splayed in or out, try to keep them in line. We're just going to stay here and breathe. This is a posture that may start to bring tension in other areas of the body. So notice if you start tensing your jaw or face, let it go, because you have the ability to change the sensation. If you need to, just go forward. Don't force something to make your body more uncomfortable. Find that comfortable discomfort. You have the control of the shape. You have the control of your breath. Notice if you're causing your own distraction by looking around. Just 2 more breaths in. Slow inhale, gently smiling. The body, the brain knows that you're safe. Exhale. Feel the exhale right from your toes. 1 more slow breath in. There's no tension anywhere in the body. And a long exhale. Let's come forward to table. Walk your knees back so we come onto the belly. Take your elbows forward underneath your shoulders, so like Sphinx. Hands underneath your chin, and the chin is propped up by your elbow, by your hands. Chin up if you can, and collarbones back if you can. You can stay here or widen your feet and bend your knees, taking your heels together. We will do 2 bumblebee breaths here. I want you to feel it, the vibration in your throat. The bumblebee breath is the humming sound on the exhale. Gently smile and feel that happy vibration in the throat, in the body. Let's do it together, smiling. Inhale. Inhale. Release the hands. Lengthen the legs. Bring your hands under your shoulders, coming up to table. And sit back to child's pose. You can take your hands underneath your forehead to allow the head to be comfortably supported. Think about pressing your heels towards your hips towards your heels. Untuck your toes, lengthen your shins so the tops of the feet are on your mat. Breathing wide into your back. Squeezing the lower belly as you exhale. Next breath in, coming up to table. Bringing your right arm out to the right, up to the sky. Exhale, bring it under the left arm. Touch your right shoulder to your mat. We're moving, right arm goes back out and up. Keep it going. Exhale it under. Take your time, take your time. Inhale it up. One more. Take your time. The next time we go up, we're going to stay up. The right arm is to the sky. Now let's bend, tuck the toes under. Tuck your toes under. Yep. Push your hips onto your, no, you had it right. Tuck your toes under. Sit your hips onto your heels. Yep. Right hand goes to your right heel. Yep. Left arm goes up. And then push your hips forward. Reach your left arm back. Point your tailbone in between your knees. Keep the left shoulder blade going towards your left heel. Keep pushing your pelvis towards the water. Big breath in. And exhale, hips to heels. Left hand down, right hand down. Untuck the toes. Lift your chin and your tailbone, inhaling. Round the back, exhale. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze into the belly. Inhale to come up with the chin and the tail. Exhale to round. Push yourself out of your mat. Spreading your fingers will give you more power. Inhale, lift the chin, lift the tail. Exhale, round. Come to a neutral spine on the inhale. Left arm out and up, inhaling. And exhale, we bring it under. Go at the rate of your breath. Touch the shoulder down, and then we come back up. Use the breath to move. Inhales are to expand. Exhales are to compress. This next one, we're going to keep the arm up. Turn your palm out. So your thumb is pointing behind you. Okay. So look at me for a second. Like this. This. Like you're gonna smack somebody. Okay, you got it. Okay. Because this, just put it down for a second. I'm stickler for this only because if you're here, you're internally rotating. I want you to be here, so you're externally rotating. So we're here, not here. Just think like you're gonna high five someone. What would you, yeah, right, like that. Perfect. Okay. So now, tuck your toes under, hips to your heels, left hand to your left heel, right arm up, and then push your hips forward, forward, forward. If you want, you can take your left hand onto your low back instead of your heel if that's easier for you. Keep thinking hips over knees. Sternum over hips. Throat to the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower the hips. Lower the hands. Table pose. So now find that your spine is neutral. You're going to have to draw the lower belly in slightly so we're not here, okay? Bring your right shoulder to your right hip and look at your right heel. Come back to neutral. We're not dipping the belly. Left shoulder, left hip. Keep going side to side. So you want to feel this strengthening the side abdominals as well as the lower abdominals. As if you're trying to look at your right glute when you turn to the right. Yeah. But also be aware, you want to also pull the glute to the shoulder. So it's not just opening the upper body. You're not just moving the upper body. Move the lower body too. Pull the hip to the shoulder as well as you're putting the shoulder to the hip. One more on each side. Draw your lower belly in so you're not sinking. Coming back to neutral, sit your hips back onto your heels, make a pillow with your hands. 2 bumblebee breaths here. Slow breath in. Inhaling happy. Coming up, table pose, downward dog. Ground your left heel, bring your right leg up. We're stepping the right foot between the hands. If it doesn't come up in one step, just pick up your ankle, move it forward, left knee down, untuck the left toes. All the way down, all the way down. Left knee down, right foot forward. You got it. So now let's find the right knee over the ankle. You either move the foot forward or you walk your knee back. But either way, we're finding the knee on top of the, yeah, there we go. On top of the ankle. So move back just a little bit through your hip, yeah. And drag your left knee back a little more. Yeah, there you go. Hands to the right knee. You got it. Sit into that left hip. Try to get the ankle under the knee if you can. I know I'm asking a lot. Do what you can, but I know you can do it. Sit a little deeper if you can. A lot of times that hip flexor doesn't want to release because that's a stress reaction of the body and it's very strong. It's a very strong muscle. So you have to be really internally aware of what's going on. Bring your awareness into that left front hip and keep relaxing it. Use your exhale to soften it. If you need to, hands come down. It's not a big deal. Smile. From here, the hands come down. Now we're taking the right leg to straighten. Toes up, heel forward. We're not going back with the hips. We're just straightening through that right leg. Yep. Think about pulling your left hip forward and your right hip back. How does that feel? It's not going to be a visible movement, but you'll feel it. Now, point your toes to the sky and spread your toes. Yeah. Now push from the arch of your foot. At the same time, pulling your right hip back, but push from the arch of your foot. Yeah. Lift your right kneecap. Keep breathing. Let's breathe together. Slow into the belly, into the chest. Exhaling from the chest to the belly. You know, that's the one thing I hear the most. Well, maybe not the most, but I hear it a lot, is that in class, I forget to breathe. And this is the point of holding these uncomfortable postures, but being able to control the breath. We are overriding the stress reaction of the body. One more breath in, control it. And with the exhale, bend that right knee, drag the heel towards you, child's pose. Two bumblebee breaths here. Inhale. Inhale. Next breath in, come forward, table. If you prefer to move into your lunge from table, you can go ahead and take your foot forward, or we move to down dog. So whatever works for you. Left leg up if you're in your dog, and foot between the hands. Again, if it doesn't go up in one step, that's normal. Just bring your back knee down and pull your left foot forward. So right knee down, left foot between the hands. Just pick it up and move it there. Left foot right in between your hands. Where's your left foot? Okay. Now, come up. Bring your left foot in between your hands. Hands interlace the knee, and then sink forward. One of the best things about our yoga practice is that it brings us body awareness. Sometimes we don't even know what we're doing with our body. So I want you to start bringing internal focus. Are you hunching your shoulders? Why? Are you tensing your jaw? Are you holding your breath? Knee over ankle. So, yeah, drag your right knee back more. So not here, here. Yeah. The further back you could bring your right knee, the more you're going to get into the right hip flexor. Don't hunch your shoulders. Big breath in, smile. Hands down. Straight left leg. Toes draw to the sky. Spread your toes. Push the arch of your foot to the water. The arch of your foot. And now, at the same time, draw your left hip back and your arch of your foot forward. Toes to the sky, and spread your toes. Yep. Keep drawing that left hip back. Pull your shoulder blades back. Slow inhale. You should be able to breathe calmly here, even if you're uncomfortable, because you have the control of your discomfort. The things we do in our yoga practice completely correlate with the way we do things in life. Take one more breath in. And exhale, left knee bends, drag the foot back, child's pose. 2 bumblebee breaths here, make them happy. Inhale. Inhale, happy. Inhale, coming up, table pose, downward dog. When you come into your downward dog, find balance in your hands and your feet. Walk your feet to the center of your mat. Inhale, come all the way up to stand, reaching the arms up. Exhale your hands to your heart. Step your feet as wide as your mat. Turn your toes out, shoulder blades back. Deep breath in. We're trying to keep the chest parallel to the Renaissance building. Exhale, bend the knees. We're not leaning forward yet. Inhale up. Let's go. So just move with your breath. You're going to start feeling some maybe discomfort in the legs, but don't look at it as discomfort. Look at it as your body reacting to the needs that your muscles require to move. So thank that discomfort. How lucky we are to be able to feel that. And once you look at it differently with gratitude, it doesn't hurt so much. And then we actually realize that that's just the tapas, that's just the fire, that's just the effort that we need to put in to get to the strength. So be so grateful for this ability to do this. Let's go 2 more. The next time we come up, we'll stay up. Bring your hands to your hips. Walk your feet back together. As we inhale, we lift the heels and exhale, lower, and spread your lift the toes and spread the toes. So inhale up, exhale down, spread the toes. Keep going. Try to go slow. Try not to fall down, but control your way down. Two more. And then we'll hold here. Just separate the feet slightly. Start moving side to side and going forward and back with the body. So you're kind of moving on the ankles. The glutes are engaged, the abdominals are engaged. Come to neutral. Bring your feet back in. Feet directly underneath your hips. Now notice the hips are square. Spread the toes of your left foot. Bring your right heel up without tilting. Bring it down. Left heel up. Bring it down. Remember, we're not tilting. Right heel and knee up and down. Control happens in the supporting leg. Left leg. Now, if you find that you shift, stay with the toes down and work there at controlling. When you get better at that, and when you lift the knee, reassess yourself before you come back down. Reestablish your strength so the body knows where it needs to be. So I don't want you here. Strong glutes, strong core. We're going to take the left arm up with the right knee. Good. Again, if you want, your toes stay down. Right hand, left knee. Remember, the supporting foot needs to be soft. Think about all the exercises we already did for the foot. You have the ability to open up the bottom of your foot. The wider your foundation, the more you're going to have to stabilize yourself on. And you need to be adaptable and malleable as the upper body moves. The lower the foot can absorb it. The ankle can adjust. We'll do one more on each side. Smile. Doesn't it feel better when you smile, really, though? We'll do one more. Left knee, right hand. And back to neutral. Foot down. Let's bring our hands to our heart. Closing the eyes. Feel the wind on your skin. Keep breathing the belly and chest, slow, counting 4 in and 4 out. Take your hands to your hips. Spread the toes of your left foot. Bend the right knee, turn the right knee to the right, and take the heel just to the inside of your left ankle. Already here, check if you dipped onto one side. Activate left glute, left thigh, kneecap is lifted. Belly is strong, and that's holding up your pelvis, square. Hands to heart. Let's all lift and spread the toes of the left foot here. Spread them, bring them down. Now the right heel is only going to walk up 3 inches. Notice if that made you shift. Realign yourself. Lift your left kneecap. Widen your right knee. Squeeze your right glute. Push your right foot into your left leg. Lift your left toes. Lift them, lift them, lift them. Yep. Doesn't that feel better? Because, if you grip, you're just going to make your ankle tired. You're not holding on to anything. You're actually making it harder. Big breath in, big smile. And exhale, knee forward, foot down. Hands by your side. Closing the eyes, breathe. Slow breath in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Opening the eyes. Take the hands to the hips. Spread the toes of the right foot. Left knee bends. Turn it out to the left. And then place the heel just to the upper right ankle. Now, we want to keep the pelvis square. So everything is the same as if you were in your Tadasana, except the hip is rotated and the toes are pointed down. If you bring your knee out and your whole body goes back, then only bring the knee to where you can keep the pelvis square. Abdominals strong, lift out of your hip, lift your right kneecap, palms together, and then left heel comes up. Try not to get it too high, because a lot of times you start resting the foot on the knee or resting the foot on the calf. I just want you to feel your left hamstring is working. Pelvic floor is drawn up. Left glute is engaged because it's opening the left knee. Right glute is engaged because it's keeping you steady and up. Feel balance all the way up to the crown of your head. Spread the toes. Let's all spread the toes of the right foot. Move the toes, move the toes, move the toes. And exhale, knee forward, foot down. If you fell or wobbled when you moved the toes, that's completely the point. The body needs to know what happens as you move. I don't want you to be rigid. That's why we have the ability to move. Let's close the eyes and breathe. Slow breath in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Eyes open, arms up. Inhale. Exhale the right hand behind the head and the left hand behind the back. Push the head into the hand and let your elbow go out. Out to the left, right, left elbow to the left, right elbow to the right. And when you're pushing the head into the hand, equally lift the crown to the sky. Upper back is engaged because we're widening the elbows and pushing the back of the left hand into the low back. So I'm engaging shoulders. Spread the toes of your right foot. Take your left ankle in front and then outside of your right. Equalize your feet if you want to lift and drop the heels and toes. Crown stays tall. Gently smile. If you want, you can walk the hands closer together as long as you can keep the alignment of your spine. And the breath is moving easily through the rib cage, front and back. One more inhale. Keeping the right hand as it is, exhale the left hand down. Palm turns outward, left arm goes up. The left hand reaches for the right wrist, forearm or elbow, and side bend to the left. Draw your right elbow back. Draw your shoulder blades back. Press into your right foot. Big breath into your right ribs. Point your tailbone down, don't arch your back. Exhale, come through neutral, releasing the hands. Down by your side. Ground into your right foot and take the left foot again into the right. Standing Tadasana. Closing the eyes. Breathing in together for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Smile. Inhale, arms up. Exhale the left hand behind the head, right hand behind the back. Again, it's an active posture. The elbows are wide. I'm pushing with my left hand into the back of the head and the right hand to the low back. Equally pushing the head into the palm and equally drawing the low belly up and in. Pelvic floor is engaged. Elbows are wide. Upper back is strong. Find your breath moving easy. Spread the toes of your left foot. Take your right ankle in front and then across outside of your right ankle, the side of your left. And then if you want, lift and move your toes and heels. Notice if you're hunching your shoulder, relax. If you want, hands walk closer together, only keeping the alignment of the spine the same. Elbows are wide, collarbones are open. Smile. Take your right arm out, palm up to the sky, holding your left elbow or forearm, side bend to the right. Press your left hip to the left. Notice if you're arching your back, tuck your tailbone down, pull your low ribs in. Yep. Press down equally into both feet. Spread the toes even here. Turn your chin slightly up. Take a deep breath in. And exhale back to neutral. Hands release. Right foot next to left. Hands by your side. Let's breathe in together. Inhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Smile. Inhale, arms up. Let's step to the front of the mat. Walk your feet, squeeze them together. Squeeze your knees together. Bend your knees. Shoulder blades back and down. Remember how do we look at discomfort? Thank the body. Thank the body. Go a little lower. Thank the body. Shoulder blades back. We're not resisting the discomfort. We are accepting the discomfort. Smile. Inhale. Exhale. Hands to heart. Let's go down, down, down. Split the knees. Bum down. Boat pose. Get there how you get there. If you want, hands can be behind you for support or behind your knees. Either way, I want your back strong back. So if you want, heels are down. The shoulder blades pull back. The chest and the abdominal wall are equally strong. Let's all bring the hands behind the knees. Pull your shoulder blades back and lean back. Feet are down. Everyone's feet are down. I just have to tell you, if you're doing this, it's not helping. So I need you to lean back. Already here, I can feel it. It's working. So let's just start here. Okay? And then hands go behind the knees. Retract your shoulder blades back. And now just lift your right ankle so it's as high as your right knee. Bring it down. Left ankle. Shoulder blades back, and down. Let's go. Right, down, left. So you'll see that your spine does not need to change. If you want to intensify this, just move your hands. I don't want you to round your back forward. I don't want you to cave your chest in. We're working the abdominal wall. We're working the back. If you want more intensity, you don't have to bring the heel all the way down. You can move through mid-range and upper range. But if you start overdoing it, you're missing the point. So there's got to be a balance between the effort and the ease. Let's go 2 more. Smile. Draw your pelvic floor up and in. That's going to help your lower belly be stronger. Last one here. And hands to knees, coming onto the back. Bring your knees into your chest. Rocking side to side. Allow your head to be relaxed on your mat. Come to neutral. Take your knees up, your ankles up. Take your hands to your knees, palms down. Touch your feet together. Widen your knees, wide, wide, wide. Bring the knees closer to you, then bring them apart. Far away from you, and then close together. So we're making circles with the knees. Hold your hands on your knees, and then widen the knees. Draw them apart and away from you. Then pull them in and bring them together. Hands stay on your knees the whole time. Yep. 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 Getting a full circle rotation in the hip. Now we're going to go the opposite direction. So forward, out, wide, together, and in. Two more. This last one, when the knees come in, plant your feet down. Bring your hands beside your hips. Walk your feet closer to your glutes. Spread your toes. Bridge pose as we lift the hips up. If you want to intensify it, hands go interlace underneath you. Roll your shoulders under. Or you can even walk your heels closer to you and take your hands onto your ankles if you have that space. Either way, do what works. You can also keep your hands right down beside you. Press into your feet. Lift your chest and lift your chin. Take a deep breath in, big smile. And exhale, undo the shoulders and roll down. Walk your feet to the edges of your mat. The knees stay bent, hands on your belly, and bring the knees to the right and then to the left. So just rocking the knees side to side. Last one on the left. Come back to neutral. Taking your feet together and up to the sky. Taking your hands up to the sky. Softening your shoulders, softening your wrists, softening your ankles, your knees. Slow your breath down. If you prefer, your feet can stay down. If this doesn't feel good to you, you can bend your knees and plant your feet. 2 bumblebee breaths here. Inhale. Inhale. Bend the knees, plant the feet down. Take your hands down beside you. Lift the hips an inch to get the palms underneath your bum. Palms face down and legs straighten long on your mat. Palms are right underneath your bum. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and lift your chest. So now elbows are bent. Look at me if you don't know what I'm talking about. And if you want, you can even scooch your bum more forward so you'll create more of an arch. And what we're trying to do is get the crown to the mat and the sternum to the clouds. Pushing yourself out of your elbows and forearms. Really arching your mid and upper back. Use the strength of your shoulders, your elbows to push up. 2 lion's breath here. Inhale. Stick out your tongue. Inhale. Tuck your chin into the chest. Release the elbows and make your way onto your back. Head down, knees into the chest, hands to the knees. Rock side to side. Take your left foot to the mat. Take your right knee across your left knee and let the knees fall to the left. You can take your right arm out to the right, left hand on the right knee as we twist. Twist to the left. Yeah. Big breath into your right lung. Bumblebee breath here. Coming back through center. Knees into the chest, hands to the knees. Pull the knees in, lift the tailbone off the mat, and the right knee foot comes down. Take the left knee across the right and let the knees fall to the right. Turn your gaze to the left. Take a slow breath in. Bumblebee breath here. Coming back through center, knees into the chest, hands to the knees, rocking side to side, and making our way to Shavasana, legs long and wide, arms out by your side. Smile. Remember that it is up to you to get what you need out of your practice. So as you are here in your Shavasana, remind yourself of that intention of why you decided to practice. Stay focused on that intention. Feeling your body against the earth, being fully supported. Just continue to relax, relax, relax. How lucky are we that we have this space, this body, this breath. We are so fortunate. Feel that within you. Feel that gratitude within you. Smile. Start to make your way up to seated. Taking your time as you move. Finding a seat once you come up. Bring your hands to your knees. You can look at the sun setting, which is quite beautiful. Or you can allow the eyes to close. Whatever works. Find your comfort. Bringing your hands to your heart center. We will end the class with 1 Om, 3 Shanti. Take a deep breath in. Om Shanti. 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 Big smile. Namaste. Namaste to your neighbor. Thanks, guys.